Today, we have a variety of actually Espinosa cigars that we're going to smoke. I'll start mine off with, I'm doing the Knuckle Sandwich Connecticut.
Very nice. I'm very proud of that cigar.
It smells great. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm excited. This is the first time I've had one, so I'm definitely excited about it. How about you, Andy?
I too am having a knuckle sandwich because they were damn near hard to find in town. So I went with what I could get. So I got me a knuckle sandwich, and it's the one with the little black ribbon at the bottom, which I'm assuming is
Habano. You got the Habano.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How about you, Grimm?
I'm not smoking an Espinosa cigar because I could not track down one in the Newton area. So I have an Hector Fuente, if that counts towards anything.
Hector says no. He says go get.
Hector says no.
Hector says no. I'm off the podcast.
Nice meeting you, Grimm. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Good meeting you too, sir.
All right. How about you,
All
Robert?
right. What we'll do is whenever Grimm asks a question, I'll answer him like Carlos Fuente. I'll answer him like Carlito.
Okay. Yes. Let's do that.
That'll be
Let's
awesome.
do that. Yes.
Cool.
You didn't know I do. I don't got my own material, so no problem. We're good. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Robert. What do you got, man?
I have the Espinosa Habano Toro.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Very excited for this one.
Very fancy.
Yep. And Zach, what you got, man?
I've got the knuckle sandwich Habano, like Andy's got.
Oh, so y'all both
Nice.
got the same one.
Yeah.
We are going to review these cigars for you while you're on the show. And just to go around, to start it off, my first light up, that is a really unique and delicious startup for Connecticut. And it's not it's not a traditional Connecticut for me. Is like it's not light. It's definitely got
it's not your grandfather's Connecticut. It's
No,
not
it
your
is
grandpa
not.
or your dad's Connecticut, because palates have changed, smokers have changed.
Mhm.
You know, and when I told you at the very beginning that I was proud of that cigar, the reason I said I'm proud of that cigar, I'm proud of all of them. I'm really proud of that one and Crema, which is our Connecticut that we do on the Espinosa side, because I don't smoke Connecticut wrap cigars. I don't. I'm smoking a Habano now. You look through my personal humidor, and I have some of those.
Yeah.
But outside of that, and I'm talking not just cigars that I make for Espinosa that we make, the cigars that I smoke from other manufacturers, because I don't know how many guys you've had on here who will tell you they smoke other people's stuff. I love smoking other people's stuff.
Yeah.
I absolutely enjoy smoking other people's stuff because they're on top of the fact that most of them are my friends. I like to know what direction, what direction the palate is going in the industry. So I love smoking other people's stuff. So to make a Connecticut that everybody loves, I remember when I brought the first Connecticut's back, Eric's like, well, is it good? I said, bro, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. you may be asking the wrong guy. I mean, but it's worked out. So I'm glad you like it. I'm really happy with that Connecticut. I really am.
Yeah, and it to me, it's more of a medium body cigar. It's not
Yes.
light in it at all. But
It's not spicy. I don't consider that cigar spicy compared to the Habano that Zach and I think Andy are smoking, or even the one Robert's smoking, and definitely not the one Grimm is smoking. So
This is gonna be awesome.
Grimm is thinking. I could have just not got on today.
I almost called out. I was like, they don't need me. I don't even have the right cigar. It'd be fine. But I was like, no, I'm man up.
Nah,
Here
bro.
I am.
Listen. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna spend 3 or 4 hours having a good time here. Okay.
Nice.
So
I'm in.
at your expense, but still, we're gonna have a good time.
Nice. I'm all right with it.
So that's one of those things where you kind of self-laud yourself and went, oh, that's pretty good.
yeah, and I
so-
agree with it. It's a really good tasting cigar. So far, I'm pleased. Andy, how about you, buddy?
Man, not right after I just took a draw. Sorry.
Timing's everything.
No, you're talking about the timing is everything, and every time. Gibbs has got it down to a point where he's going to try and make you laugh, and you're taking that nice long
When you're
draw.
inhaling, yep.
So that so that you get it all in your lungs instead of in your mouth.
You get it.
Yeah, yeah. The talk about that spice. I found it right there at the light up.
Yeah, the Habano it's a spicy nugget. It really is.
But it's really good. It's not completely overpowering for me.
No.
There's spice that I like, and it's
there's a lot of body
I'm
to
glad
that
I bought
cigar
two
as
of
well. It's not just the spice bomb. It's got some flavor to it. You guys all retrohale, correct?
Mhm.
You guys, so you're when I run across a guy who doesn't retrohale, it's hard to elaborate on the taste notes that I get because I retrohale, and every once in a while I'll try to show somebody how to retrohale, but you don't want to be the guy that watches him throw up all over you. So you just you gotta play that cool.
Yeah.
I always say when you get home, you should try retrohale.
Try this. Yeah.
Try it later.
Not quite right now. I saw you had 2 pork sandwiches a minute ago, so I don't want to see that come back up. I don't want to see that brisket on the way back up. So when you're by yourself, you might want to try this. So I'm glad you like it, Andy.
Yeah, I ended up buying all they had in the shop was the Corona Gorda, so it's the short one. So I bought 2 of them just so I'd have enough.
Oh, that's a powerful little smoke. That really is.
All right.
That is a powerful little smoke.
That's awesome.
I got the Toro.
Grimm, should we ask you how your cigar is? Or should
Well,
we
he is
say-
smoking the Fuente. I don't know which Fuente he is smoking, but it's very good, obviously, because
It just
I
said
am
A
Carlos
Fuente
Fuente.
on the wrapper. It didn't even have a band on it. So,
Are you smoking a curly head? You're not smoking a curly head, are you?
no, I don't think so.
Huh.
How's
I
my
am so
cigar?
I am so happy.
It's rough. It's very rough.
That is what happens, my friend. My friend Grimm, you should have smoked the Espinosa. I don't know why you want to smoke the Fuente. I don't know. I don't know why you do it. I wish I had a. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't have the. Well, you know.
Don't worry, yeah, take it off.
You got the hat. Yeah.
Do you like
Well,
the
you
shirt?
know.
The shirt is buttoned and the cuffs. I don't have the cuffs today. I kid because I love. Because let me tell you something. It's this industry. We wouldn't be where we are today. None of the manufacturers would be if it weren't for the guys who we kid on and we make fun of because they've been successful and laid the groundwork for the rest of us, like Rocky and the Padrones and Fuente and the Generals of the world and the Alphas. We make fun of them and we're friends with so many of them. But if we don't rag on them, then fuck, why play? We gotta rag on them a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah. So, Robert, how about you, man?
Well, Hector, I'm the newest person, so I'm still developing a taste palette, as it were. And I'm getting I'm getting a lot more pepper tasting than I normally would. And I actually like that. So I like this. It's burning nicely.
Or just so you know, you're smoking. That was so. Andy is smoking the cigar that was in the Cigar Aficionado Top 25 2 years ago. You're smoking one that was in the Top 25 about 5 years ago, right? I think right before COVID. So that's for us. It's our most signature Cuban-esque kind of cigar. Even though it's made in Nicaragua. And it's a little more peppery than Cuban tobacco. It doesn't have the same footprint, the same DNA, but it's Eric's favorite cigar. He loves that cigar. Me, you could take all the Habano wrapper cigars in the world and dump them into the ocean. As far as I'm concerned, I'm so fucking tired of Habano. It just makes me sick. I want to smoke broadleaf, and I want to smoke Sumatra and Cameroon and Mexican. And everything else, but listen, I know Habanos are very popular. It's it's the second largest amount of wrapper smoked next to Connecticut. So for our Habano, when you compare the one you're smoking to the one Andy's smoking, your Habano, Robert, is a little spicier than the one Andy's smoking, only because it's not as complex as the one Andy's smoking. Andy's smoking in a small vitola, which is really compact power, little power bomb. You're smoking are you smoking the box press Toro or the round Toro?
Looks like the box press.
Okay, that one's a little bigger. It's a little more forgiving. but it's not as complex as the one that we did for Knuckle Sandwich. It's a little more in your face, but it will tone down halfway through it. You'll start to notice a little tone down, and you'll be fine.
Very cool.
That's awesome. And Zach.
I'm digging the cigar. I love peppery, spicy cigars, and it's the right balance for me. It's not over the top, and I definitely want to keep smoking it. And this is my first Espinosa cigar. And
Really, it's your first one? Okay.
yeah. And I don't know if that's just because the cigar shops I was at, it wasn't the one I picked up or what, but I'm on board. I'm a fan.
No, I'm good.
Well, I was going to ask, I'm about halfway through mine, so do you want a midpoint check-in?
Sure.
Go ahead.
It's either that or I'm going to light the second
brother.
one. Well, I'll do the midpoint of
I'm
that one.
almost
Take it
done.
first. Yeah.
I know. Gibbs almost done. Robert's almost done. So
I am so happy that Grimm has decided to smoke my cigar here today. That's very good.
I'm about to go get another one.
Let me know who it is so I can see if I can imitate the guy. I might not be able to imitate the guy.
I gotta see your. I want to see a
I can
skip
do.
imitation.
All right, maybe he'll go grab a
I can
Roma.
probably do it.
He'll probably go get a Roma.
You get a Roman.
I could probably do a little skip. I can't. I'm not good with voices, but I could probably do a little skip.
Nice. Halfway through mine, so far it's been a consistent smoke. It's been delicious from beginning to now. I fully expect to be delicious all the way. No film on my mouth, which of course, if I get a film on my mouth, it takes me right out of the cigar. No construction issues whatsoever. I love that. And like I said, it's just a really good taste. It's definitely a medium cigar for me. It's not, it's not a typical Connecticut.
Not a typical
by
Connecticut,
any means. By any means. I'd put it right there. The other Connecticut I've had on here that I really loved was the Aganorsa Connecticut. Really good. It's kind of like a medium body with that too. So yeah, right there with it. So I'm digging this cigar. Grimm, how about you, buddy?
I don't want to smoke a cigar ever again. between the hardcore razzing and just the poor quality, like I can't do it anymore.
But doesn't Grimm live by one of you guys? Doesn't Grimm live next?
He lives near me.
Go drop him. Go Uber him a cigar, man. Uber this guy a cigar. Let's get him on the program,
Again, that's the problem. We're in Noonan. I had to go all the way up to Blue Ridge, North Georgia, to get this one.
Yeah, that's
I
like
had to go to
2.5 hour
Tennessee to
drive.
get this one.
By the way, I mean, I know you want to support local brick and mortars, which is great.
We
Always
do.
support your local brick and mortar. But if your local brick and mortar doesn't carry the stuff you want to try, there are some online companies that you can, like Smoke In, which is a store, and Corona,
Is
which
that
is
the internet thing?
Yeah.
That's the internet thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
that's
have the
for sure.
internet there, right? You have the internet in Louisiana, right?
Andy's where you get your
I
porn.
got mice. I got mice running a wheel on a motor.
You got a hamster over there when
That's it.
when he sends a picture, he has to send it. When he sends a JPEG, it goes in the envelope. It goes.
It does.
Clippy
Hold
ass
it in the paper
email.
airplane. Off it goes.
I mean, I'm
Off
pretty
it
sure if
goes.
we talked to Penny, she could probably get it to us too. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, just one of those cases that we just lucked out on Grimm getting one. So
Or not.
that's
getting
more
one.
my fault than
I
his
was
because,
saying,
like I said, I told him where to get it, but they just didn't have it. So
After we're done, and you guys have your post meeting, Grimm's gonna go. Don't ever let me go through this bullshit again. And just so you know, Grimm, just so you know, you're far away enough from the camera that you could have said I'm smoking whatever, and I would have gone, oh great, I couldn't have told. Your honesty has killed you. You being honest in it has killed you.
I'm smoking a
Knuckle Sandwich, yeah, one of those. I'm smoking,
yeah, one of those. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm smoking
Just go ahead and
one
give
of
me a knuckle
those.
sandwich. It's right in the
Right.
all right. So Andy, what do you think of yours, buddy?
It's fucking delicious. The peppers kick back a bit. Of course, I'm well more than halfway done with mine. The great part about this, show is we're not doing all the talking for once. But yeah, it's good. It's been easy to stay lit. I don't want to put it down.
Grimm's gonna get in his car.
Like I said,
and
I
drive.
bought two of the same cigar because I knew that having the Corona was gonna be, it wouldn't fill up the time that we usually take. So that's why I got two.
Yeah.
I think Grimm is driving over to Gibbs' house right now.
He's like, damn it, give me some out of the humidor. You son of a bitch.
Just slaps him in the back of the head.
Well, you had this
Never
do this
embarrass
situation.
me like that.
Yeah, don't you ever embarrass me like that again.
I will never live this down. Never live this down.
How about you,
Because it'll be
Robert?
on the internet, and the internet's forever.
The
Internet
internet's
is forever.
Say it and forget it. Post it and regret it.
Right?
This has easily become my number 2 cigar behind the Roma. Sorry, Hector. Roma's got me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But
There's
this
nothing
is
wrong with that.
definitely going to bump the Drew Estate out and the Davidoff out as my number 2 cigar.
Well, he can
Wow.
remember he can buy 2 of these for what he spent for one Davidoff too. So don't forget.
That's
You're right. You're, no, but
That's
economics
absolutely
are important.
correct.
Economics
story
are important.
Robert was a Davidoff fan. I mean, he really, really liked Davidoff when I introduced it to him. And that was in the number 1 spot for the longest time. I mean, the longest time. So that's
They
pretty good,
make
but knocked
they,
it out.
they make a couple of good cigars that I like as well. Escurio, I like Escurio a lot, and I like the Davidoff Nicaragua a lot.
But yeah, this one is definitely now number 2. I will definitely seek out and find more of these.
Outstanding.
And Zach.
I'm just a little upset that I hadn't tried one of these earlier. It's fantastic. Like,
Listen, I get it. You're
yeah.
not the only one who said the same. A lot of people
Yeah.
said that at the beginning. A lot of people came the second year at the show and they were like, "Hey, we thought that you wouldn't be around the second year." But the cigars, the cigar was worth the cigars had a lot of staying power, which we're happy to know.
I'm loving the cigar.
All right, cool.
That's awesome. All right. So now that Grimm has gotten the Roma out, because he's like, damn it, this is a good cigar. I gotta say some shit about this.
I'm going to bat now.
Well, it's getting to the sad part of my cigar. I had to put it down because it was burning my fingers. So shut up, Andy. You lit another one.
I did.
So
I'm having
we're
fun.
gonna go ahead
I'm
and-
gonna let another one.
We're gonna give our final thoughts on them. For mine, I really loved it. It was consistent all the way through. Great smoke. It actually became more of a medium full towards the end because I got the full flavor of it. It was really good. I'm not good at pulling out flavors of cigars or taste of cigars.
Neither am I.
I.
I have maybe seven to 10 flavors that I can tell you. I wish I had the palate from that guy from Half Wheel, but I don't. I taste cranberries, but cranberries grown on a northern bog, and and leather, but not like car leather, but like the leather on a ball gag. That I don't know. I'm not that cute,
Yeah, I can't do it either, and most of us can't do it. Zach's the only one that can actually pull out some stuff that I'm like, really?
I think I read
Really?
once he said he tasted Ed Nami, so I guess he must have dropped his cigars in a grocery bag or something.
Right?
I mean, I just
Tossing around with some beans.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I taste beans and Franks from like a barbecue.
But no film whatsoever in my mouth, so A+ on that.
What's this film you keep talking about? I'm very
Okay,
interested. What's this?
There's a lot of cigars that I smoke, and the others I smoke too. That I'll get a film in my mouth from smoking.
It coats
like-
your mouth, right?
It does. It coats my entire mouth, and for me, it takes me out of the cigar because that's all I taste. That's all it is, and it kind of takes away from the cigar for me, and I knock it off a point for that. But for this one, none whatsoever.
Outstanding.
So that it was a very enjoyable smoke. It's one of those that if I could afford it, it'd probably be a daily driver if I could get it. that's another thing. I can't get it around here. But for me, it's probably going to be like a 4.8 out of 5.
Huh, very nice.
It's very high up there. I'd definitely pick it up again if I saw it, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. So I'll go in the correct order this time. Andy, how about you?
Wait, we have an order? Yeah, I guess we do kind of do the whole alphabet thing.
We do.
Hated it so much I fired up a second one.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, it's just torture. I had to torture myself. No, it had a great spicy beginning, and that kind of kept with all the way at least to the midpoint. It kind of died down there at the end. The other one got a little warm, like the last third, or not even the last third, but good flavor throughout. It's easy smoke. It's my fault. I picked up a size. Well, I picked up what they had at the shop, so I prefer more of a Robusto. So something a little bit bigger in ring gauge. But outside of that, it's been a great cigar. I'm kind of with Gibs. I think I give it a 4.75.
Nice.
Very nice.
Like I said, so bad I fired up the other one I bought because
He's got to make sure.
Yeah.
don't know if you don't smoke two of them.
He's confirming. He's validating.
Validation.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Hey, don't use any of that
company.
Riley
Sorry
bullshit
about
here,
that.
okay?
Okay, sorry.
Don't use any of that Riley bullshit here, okay?
He's
cut
confirming.
that out.
He's confirming.
Trust but verify. That's it. Trust but verify.
That's right.
There you go.
I don't mind. You can go Reagan. Don't go Riley. Let's go.
Graham, do you want me to skip over you, buddy?
Do what?
Do you want me to skip over you?
Yeah, I'll go last. Don't worry about me.
Okay, we'll skip over Graham for now. How about Robert?
5-0.
5-0,
Easy.
nice.
Like I said, I enjoyed it. I will definitely get one of those. And I want to try the Knuckle Sandwich because everybody is talking so highly about it. So I will definitely go see one.
It's crap. Don't
Awesome.
It's crap.
We just
Listen
wanted to
to
leave
you.
more for you.
It's total
Second
crap.
smoker.
All right, Zach, what you think, buddy?
I feel a little bad about the times that we've had like manufacturers on the line, and I've just apparently picked the perfect cigar for me. So I can't knock it for anything, and I love this cigar. It's so good. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm excited about getting another one of these. These are delicious.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. So, Grimm, what'd you think of that Fuente?
Oh, what a monument to man! It was just it was so delicious. Okay, so if I'm putting it all, it was a 3.25. As I said, like I don't even know what to call it because it was a clear wrapper with a Fuente on the side of it. So that's the only reason I knew it was a Fuente. Past that, like it just but it wasn't. I wouldn't even call it a daily smoker. It was something a quick smoke to be done with. So
How's that Roma
it had a
treat you,
little
though?
bit of the film, which I got rid of with the Roma, which I'm about to actually give a serious chat about. I mean, it was nothing to write home about. The Roma, on the other hand, which is Aquitaine. Am I saying
Aquitaine.
Aquitaine?
Yeah, that's good.
I am thoroughly digging it. It has gotten rid of the film. It is still a free floating, flavor in my mouth. I'm enjoying it deeply. I'm sure. I still like the was it Sabertooth more?
Yeah, Sabertooth.
Was that Sabertooth? Okay.
That's Sabertooth. Yeah, but
Yeah, but I assure you, I really wanted this cigar to be at least like an inch and a half longer. So, it's a 4.5. Although I will say, I know this is the Espinosa show. I am looking forward to getting your cigars in our cigar shops, so I can smoke one myself and come back to you later, Hector, and tell you how much I love it, because everybody else is really ranting about it. So I'm expecting high thanks.
I appreciate that. Thank you.